All right, so let's begin on our backs in a laying down position, bringing soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly as you feel the rise and fall of your belly. Inhaling through your nose, feeling the expansion of the diaphragm. Exhale through your mouth. You can press play now. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Nice and gently filling the body with oxygen. Settling into your space as you set your intention for your practice. Asking yourself what it is that you wish to receive during the next 60 minutes. Feeling comfortable in the stillness of your body here. Drawing belly button in towards your spine, releasing the arch of your lower back here. Your sacrum is flushed against the mat. Noticing how the hip flexors feel. Taking a few more nice, deep, expansive breaths. Really setting the foundation of your practice. Pranayama, the breath, is just as important as the asana, the poses itself. Taking one more deep breath in, cleansing breath out. Now gently bringing your palms to the outside of your knees, guiding the knees back together to touch. As you toe heel the feet wider than the mat. Cactus the arms here, so bending at the elbows, 90 degrees. Wrist in line with the elbow, elbow in line with the shoulder. As you knock your knees in towards one another, finding an internal rotation of the hips. Take an inhale here at your neutral spine. Exhale as both knees draw to the right. Windshield them over. Inhale back to center. Exhale both knees to the left. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Few more rounds, windshield wipering on your own. Trying to really relax the knee down towards your mat. Open up through the hips. One more time, each side. Now slowly bring your knees back to center as you toe heel your feet back to the mat. Engaging your core, drawing both knees in towards your armpits, giving the knees a nice tight squeeze in towards your chest as your lower back melts into the mat. And then gently rocking from side to side here. Giving your lower back a bit of a massage. Nice deep inhalation through your nose. Exhalation through your mouth. Now draw the toes back and finding an elongation from the left hip socket down to the left knee and ankle. Small circles with the right ankle, lubricating the joint. And then switching the direction of those circles. One more deep breath in here. And on your exhale, guide the right knee across your body with your left hand as you look to the right and extend the right arm out to a T. Palm is facing up towards the sky so that you find that rotation through the right shoulder socket. Little challenging to breathe as you're in a twist. See if you can still puff up the belly on your inhale. And on your exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Again, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now let's move to Ujjayi breath. So inhales and exhales through your nose. Your lips will stay sealed. And you'll create an oceanic sound with the breath. It's as if on your exhale you're fogging up a mirror in front of you. One more deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, use your core to come back to center, protecting your lower back. Keep the right knee in towards your chest as your left knee comes up to meet it. Both knees in towards your armpits again, and this time drawing circles with the knees, opening them away from each other and then closing them towards each other. So as if the knees are egg beaters, you're separating the knees and then bringing them back together. Nice fluid motion here in the hip sockets. And then bring the knees back together to touch. Left knee stays in towards your left armpit. Interlace the fingers as you lengthen the right leg forward this time. Right hip, knee, and ankle in one line. Imagine I'm holding your right ankle and lengthening the heel away from your body here. So really active through the right leg. And left knee towards your left armpit, avoiding your rib cage. Let's take an inhale together, back to our Ujjayi breath, as you draw a small circular motion in the left ankle here. And then switching the direction of the circle. Noticing the quality of your breath. Let's take one more inhale. And on your exhale, guide the left knee across your body with your right hand this time. Right palm faces down on the left outer knee as you extend the left arm out to a T, picking up your head, drawing your gaze over to the left. Left palm faces up towards the sky, dropping the left shoulder down away from your ear. Inhale nice and deeply through the nose. Exhale through the nose. 3 more rounds. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to root both shoulders down in towards the mat. Normal if the left shoulder is hovering here. With every exhale, just gently supporting the left shoulder to relax and drop down. and exhalation. Inhale as you bring it back to center, neutral spine. Keep the left knee in towards your chest, using the core to bring right knee also in towards the chest. This time we're going to interlace the fingers behind the thighs or behind the kneecaps as you point and flex the toes up towards the sky. So just beginning to wake up the hamstrings, the calves, the Achilles, and the ankles. Just pointing on your inhale, flexing both feet back on your exhale. Trying to plug the hips into the hip sockets, stacking the hips, knees, and ankles in line as much as possible. Normal if the hamstrings feel tight here. Mine do. Take one last deep inhalation and exhalation. Now bending both knees in towards your chest, bringing your forehead up to meet your knees, coming into a tight ball, squeezing every muscle in your body. And then reaching the right arm up towards the sky and back as you roll onto your right side, coming into a fetal position. Knees draw in towards your chest. Taking a moment here to recalibrate before we come up to a seated position. Inhale through your nose. Exhale as you press into your left palm, slowly bring it back up. Sitting nice and tall, lengthening the spine. Inhale as you bring right arm up towards the sky. Exhale as you bring the left forearm down to the mat and coming into a side body bend. Trying to keep the right butt cheek down onto your mat as you gaze underneath the right armpit and up towards the sky, really active through the bicep. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Breathing into that side body. Again, inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in. And on your exhale, draw belly button in towards your spine to slowly come back up to a neutral position. Let's come into some shoulder circles to reset. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale, back and down. Beautiful. Now opposite forearm comes down to the mat. Left arm up towards the sky, bicep in line with the ear. As you begin to reach the left fingertips over towards the side. And noticing if you're dumping in the right shoulder here, you really want to stay active, pressing the right forearm down into the mat so that you're not sinking like this. So you really want to press up. Gazing underneath the left armpit up towards the sky, really active through the left bicep, reaching it over. Left glute stays down onto the mat. One more nice deep belly breath in. And exhale as you use your core, pressing back up to a comfortable seat. Switching those circles, so inhale, shoulders come back and up. Exhale, forward and down this time. Beautiful. Nice and exaggerated. Normal if you hear some crunchiness here. One more deep circle. And exhale. Now let's make our way into a tabletop position. Stacking the shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Taking a few rounds of cat-cow here. So inhale as you drop the sacrum first, and then drop the belly, the rib cage, gaze up towards the sky, press your shins into the mat, and then exhale, draw chin to chest, round your spine, and squeeze your glutes at the end. Again, inhale, drop your belly, looking up, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, chin to chest, round. One more. Inhale. Cow pose. Really press the palms into the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine like cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Right arm will come out to a T, and then twist it up towards the sky here. Gaze up at your fingertips. Take an inhale. Exhale as your right arm hovers a few inches, threading the needle. Try not to land. Two more like that. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Gaze up at the fingertip. Exhale, thread it through, hover a few inches from the mat. Last one. Inhale, reach, lengthen. And exhale, hover and hold. Inhale, come back to neutral, right palm plants as you wiggle the hips from side to side and draw some circles into the hips here. Just reset before we move into the other side. Now inhale, come back into your tabletop position. Right hand plants, wrist is stacked under the shoulder. This time left arm out to a T. As you twist the left arm open to the sky, gaze up at your fingertips. We're going to thread it 3 times. Exhale, bring it through, hover and hold. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, twist and rinse the spine. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back to center, land tabletop. Walking the knees a few inches back. Untucking the toes as you come into a high plank pose. Spreading the fingers wide, shoulders over the wrist, feet hip-width distance apart. Belly button draws in as you inhale. Hips high on your exhale, our first downward facing dog. Take your time here, slowly pedaling out the legs. Going a little bit deeper into those hamstrings. Keeping the hips nice and high. Option to bring a micro bend into the knees to melt the chest towards your quads. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, look to the top of your mat and slowly step your feet forward, feet hip-width distance apart. Grabbing opposite arm to bicep, allowing the crown of your head to draw down, and then playing around with the weight distribution in the feet. Weight forward into the toes, and then weight back into the heels. Swaying the arms side to side, this nice fluid, organic movement here. Listening to what it is that your body needs. One more nice deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now planting the right palm in between the feet and about 6 inches forward. As you twist left arm open to the sky, left leg is straight, right knee is bent. So feeling the stretch all through the left side IT band and hamstring. Keeping the hips nice and neutral. Let's take an inhale. Ujjayi breath. Again, inhale. Exhale. fold, shake out the legs. This time left palm plants as you twist right arm open towards the sky. Right leg is straight, left knee is bent. Try to plug the right hip back, really activating and lengthening the IT band on the right side. Ujjayi breath. You guys are doing great. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Shake out the legs. Shake, 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 shake. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your palms to your shins. Slight micro bend in the knee if you have any lower back pain. Exhale on your forward fold. Toe heel the big toes together to touch. As you bend the knees, slowly roll on up, come to a standing position. Ankles, thighs, glutes together to touch. As you inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Grabbing opposite arm to bicep here. And then bringing both elbows over towards the right, hips to the left. Breathing into the left side rib cage, squeezing the glutes together. As you inhale, back to center. Both elbows over to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, release your hands. Shake them out. As you step the feet hip-width distance apart and interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Drawing the collarbones wide, puffing up the chest. As you straighten the arms, palms kiss together as you look up towards the sky. Inhale, pressing the hips forward. Exhale, melt the chest down, palms away from your lower back, shoulder expansion. Ariel, this one's for you. And then slowly finding a micro bend in the knees. Inhale all together here. Exhale as you melt your chest down. Palms come further away from your lower back. One more. Now releasing the palms down to the mat, stepping your feet back, coming into a high plank pose. For the first one, let's all come down to the knees, chaturanga. Bending the elbows, lowering all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes, ankles together to touch. As you press into the palms, lift your chest for baby cobra. Engaging the muscles of the lower back as you look over your right shoulder. Back to center, look over the left. Back to center, lower all the way down to your belly. Press into your palms, child's pose. Knees wider than the hips. Hips come back towards your heels. Forehead comes down to the mat. Lengthening the fingertips forward, really active through the arms. And then just gently swaying the hips side to side. Juicy stretch in through the hips. One more nice deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now pressing into your palms, tabletop position. Walking the feet back, high plank pose. Take an inhale here. Core nice and tight. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. In your down dog, feet are hip-width distance apart. Swivel both heels to the right at the same time as you walk the left arm a few inches forward. Breathing into the left side body here. Walk the left hand back, heels back to neutral. And over to the left side, walking the right fingertips a few inches forward. right side rib cage. Walk the right hand back, heels back to neutral. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Bend your knees. On your exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach the arms up towards the sky. And hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, right palm slides down the outer right leg. Left arm reaches over towards the right. Going a little deeper into that side body. Now use the core. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, left palm slides down the outer left thigh. Right side body stretch. Inhale, back to center. Feet hip width distance apart. Bending the elbows, pressing your hips forward. Shine your heart open. Inhale, reach, lengthen the arms. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Second round, shoulder expansion. Straighten the arms, lift the chest. Widen the collarbones as you look up. Exhale, forward fold. Option for the micro bend in your knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your feet back. High plank pose. Again, you can come down to your knees or second round of chaturanga. Hinging forward 1 inch. As you bend the elbows 90 degrees, lowering down like a plank. From here, untuck the toes, upward facing dog or baby cobra again. Looking over the right shoulder, thighs hovered off the mat, back to center, over the left shoulder, back to center, child's pose or downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here, Ujjayi. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. You guys are doing great. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more round. Inhale. And exhale. You're in a child's pose. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Inhale as we all look to the top of our mat. Exhale, step your feet forward, big toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms high, palms together to touch, and in towards your heart center, Samastitihi. Last round here, inhale, reach the arms high. Different variation of our side body bend. Grabbing onto the left wrist, lift and lengthen up. Both hands over to the right, hips to the left. Taking this third round the deepest that you can. Still squeezing the glutes, core engaged. Inhale, back to center. Switch the grip, grabbing onto the right wrist, lift and lengthen up. Both hands to the left, hips to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the wrist, shine the heart open, back bend. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step your feet back, taking your chaturanga of choice. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose or downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Option to pedal out the legs if you're in down dog. Noticing the heat that you've built in your body. As we add on here. Inhale, big toes together to touch in your down dog. Lifting the right leg up as you bend the knee and open your hip. Drawing circles with the right knee, nice and exaggerated. Imagining a pencil point attached to the kneecap. You're really trying to draw large circles. Now switching the direction of those circles. Now straightening the right leg back. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose as you shift your weight forward, landing the right foot between the hands. Drop down onto your back knee. Inhale, use your core to reach the arms high. Hands come to the thighs, lunging forward, really opening up through the left side hip flexor. Shoulders drop away from your ears, staying lifted. Little to no weight in the palms here. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Use your core to reach the arms high. Anjaneyasana, bend the elbows, shine your heart open as you lunge a little deeper into that right knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen, straighten the arms. Exhale, plant the palms, straighten the right heel a few inches forward as you flex the toes back. Half splits. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale as you melt your forehead towards the shin. Again, inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, look forward. Use your core to pick up the right heel and bring it a few inches over towards the left edge corner of the mat. IT band stretch here now. Keep flexing the toes back. Pulling the right hip back and the left hip forward. So you'll feel the stretch from the right glute, down the outer right thigh, the knee, the shin, down towards your ankle. Let's take one more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now slightly bend the right knee, scooch the heel back into tabletop position. Untuck the toes, hips high, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Notice how right side feels compared to left. And then come into down dog with feet together to touch. Lifting the left leg high, bend your knee and open your hip. Drawing those nice big circles with the left knee. Moving in a clockwise and then counterclockwise position. Ujjayi breath. One more inhale. Straighten the leg on your exhale. Inhale, left leg straight and strong, hips neutral. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine like cat as you use the core to drop the left foot between the hands. Dropping down onto your right knee, untuck the toes as you reach the arms up towards the sky. Both palms come to the left quad as you lunge nice and deep into the left knee. Making sure the left ankle the left knee doesn't pass the left ankle here. Two more nice deep breaths. Now inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, shine your heart open, press your hips forward. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, plant the palms, straighten the front heel a few inches as you flex the toes back. Inhale as you look forward, lengthen the spine. Try not to round forward. Exhale as you hinge forward, really feeling the back side of the left leg activate. Again, inhale. Exhale. Beautiful breath, you guys. One more. Now you're going to pick up the left heel, bring it a few inches over towards the right edge corner of your mat, activating the IT band. Good. Try to pull the left hip back, the right hip forward. Staying lifted in the chest. Taking nice deep breaths where you feel the rib cage expand wide. One more inhale. Exhale as you slide the left heel back. Shake that out as we meet in a downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Pedal it out. Notice how right side feels compared to the left here now. Inhale. Sticking out your tongue. Exhale to clear the throat chakra. Again, inhale. Sticking out your tongue. Exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, bend the knees, walk or jump your feet forward. Feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Gaze down at your toes. You should be able to see them. Wiggle them out as you sit nice and low, activating the glutes. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale as you twist to the right. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee or thigh. Prayer twist. Still sitting nice and deep into your chair. Palms press together to touch at your heart center. As you inhale, reach back up to the sky. Hands come to heart again. Hinge forward. On your exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Palms together. Still sitting nice and deep into your chair. One more inhale. Exhale, back to center. Reach the arms high. Chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Shake that out. Shake, 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 shake. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step your feet back. Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing. Exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog. Let's flow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift your weight forward. One more, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, use the core. Look forward, step your right foot between the hands. Left palm plants, right arm twists open. Now, right arm reaches forward, bicep by the ear, as you bring the hand down and around by the ankle, and then back up towards the sky. Let's do about 3 nice deep circles, keeping the hips neutral. And then landing the right palm outside of the right foot. Use your core to reach the arms high, crescent lunge. Belly button in, nice and deep into that right knee. As you open up to a warrior 2. Front heel and back arch in one line. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Bending nice and deep into the front knee. As you come back to warrior 2. Straighten the front leg this time. Hinge forward, reach. And then planting the right palm on the shin, left arm up towards the sky. Triangle pose. One more deep breath in. Warrior two on your exhale. Now you're going to bring your heels in and your toes out, sitting low. Hands come to the thighs as you just sway side to side, getting nice and deep into the hips. Perfect. Holding here in a neutral spine. Inhale. On your exhale, right shoulder twist towards the left knee. Inhale, center. Twist opposite direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Reach the arms high, but keep the knees bent. Small pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten. Warrior two to the front. Great job, you guys. Take an inhale. Windmill your hands down on your exhale. Step the right foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Feet together to touch. Right into the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, high. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Last one, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, hold. Try to pull the knee in towards your chest to step the left foot between the hands. Right palm plants to the inside of the left foot, twisting left arm open. And then reaching the left arm forward, bicep by the ear, as you bring the arm down by the ankle, and then back up and around towards the sky. Nice fluid circles. You guys are doing great. One more. As you land left palm outside of the left foot. Shoulders back to neutral, using your core to come up to a crescent lunge pose. Front knee stacked over the ankle, back leg straight and strong. Opening up to a warrior two pose, arms out to a T. Front heel and back arch in one line. Inhale, hinge forward, reach, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right palm slides down the back leg. Stay bent nice and deep into the left knee. One more inhale. Warrior two on your exhale. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, hinge forward, reach, reach, reach. And then planting the left palm down to the shin. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Trying to pull and rotate left hip down, right hip up towards the sky. And then pressing into the outer knife edge corner of your right foot, really actively stretching. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior two. Now parallel the feet forward. Interlace the fingers behind your lower back. Shoulder expansion with Prasarita Padottanasana. So heels slightly out, toes slightly in. Lifting the chest, shining the heart open. And on your exhale, bring the palms down, away from your lower back. Legs stay out to a V. Playing around with the weight distribution forward into your toes. Melting the chest. Beautiful, all of you. Try and make the breath nice and expansive. One more inhale. Releasing the hands to your lower back. Micro bending the knees, coming up to a flat back. Warrior two to the front. Left knee is bent. Take an inhale here. Exhale as you windmill the hands down. Step your left foot back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Shift your weight forward. On your exhale, right foot steps outside of the right hand. Drop down onto your back knee. Right hand comes to the right inner thigh as you just gently press it open, sitting nice and deep into the hips. You can open and close that right knee with support, helping the hips to loosen, getting into any scar tissue or fascia that's binding here as we set ourselves up for half pigeon pose. So planting the palm, toe heeling the right foot across your mat, and then dropping the right knee wider than your right hip, bringing the palms off of your mat as you lift and lengthen the chest, and look over your right shoulder so your left hip drops down. Inhale back to center. Option to stay here or slowly walk your hands forward, come down to your forearms. From your forearms, maybe you walk the hands all the way forward so your forehead meets the mat. Taking whatever variation feels best for you here. Focusing on your Ujjayi breath. Practice is that in focusing on the breath, you allow class to be a moving meditation for yourself. We tend to store emotions, memories, cortisol in our hips. So this is a really great pose and allowing that to release, to come forward, to heal. One more expansive inhale. On your exhale, walk the hands back. Press into your palms. Untuck your back toes as you bring the right leg back and shake it out in a three-legged dog. Shake, 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 shake. Option to flip your dog by lengthening right leg high, rotating on the outer knife edge corner of the left foot, dropping the right sole of your foot down as you press your hips high, reach and lengthen fingertips up. One more deep breath in here. If you're flipped in your dog, just bring it back over and land the foot down. Pedal out the legs as you inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot outside of your left hand. Drop down onto your back knee, sitting nice and deep into the left hip. As your left hand comes to the knee, just gently opening and closing. Connecting to your Ujjayi breath. Just observing, noticing what's present for you in this moment. As you slowly transition into half pigeon pose, toe heel the left foot across your mat, drop the left knee wider than your hip. As you bring your fingertips off of the mat, lift the chest, shoulders away from your ears, and look over the left shoulder, dropping the right hip down. Inhale, center. Exhale, option to stay here or walk the hands forward, forearm lands or forehead lands. Connecting to your breath. Mind wanders, slowly supported and coming back to the present moment. Attention stays on the breath. One more nice, deep, expansive inhalation. As you press into the palms, lift your chest. Untuck your back toes. Bring the left leg back. Shake out the left leg, three-legged dog. Option to flip, rolling onto the outer knife edge corner of the right foot, landing the sole of your foot down. Straightening the right leg, pressing the hips up towards the sky. And then using your core to flip the dog back. Our last down dog of practice. Pedaling the feet out. Noticing how this first down dog feels compared to this one. Inhale, hinge forward, high plank. Use your core to lower all the way down to your belly. Right ear comes down to the mat. Right arm out to a T, making sure the shoulder, elbow, and wrist are all in one line. As you pick up the left foot, swing it over to the outer right thigh. Shoulder opener here, bringing left arm up. Left knee is bent. Normal if you feel a little cramping here in the left outer glute. Try to relax the head down. Feeling the openness through the right shoulder head here. One more deep breath in. On your exhale, plant the left palm underneath the left shoulder, rolling back slowly and gently to your belly as your left ear comes down to the mat. Left arm out to a T, left shoulder, elbow, and wrist in line, thighs together to touch to start. As you pick up the right foot, swing it over to the outer left thigh, landing the foot down. Head stays down on the mat, right arm open to the sky. And if this is too much for the shoulder head, you can keep the right palm down, just gently supporting the rolling. So taking any modifications that are needed for you. Nice, deep, expansive breaths. One more deep inhalation. And exhale as you land the right palm first. Slowly come back to your belly. And then back into a child's pose. Knees wider than the hips. This time walking the fingertips forward. Bending the elbows, bringing palms together to touch and up towards your upper back. So feeling the stretch through your triceps, your upper to mid-back, really sinking the hips down towards the heels. And if you don't feel this in the triceps, just walk the elbows even more forward and the hips back. One more deep inhalation. And exhalation. Releasing the palms down to the mat, shifting your weight forward into tabletop position as you land into a seated position. You guys are doing great. Almost there. Gonna come into Gomukhasana pose, stacking the knees on top of each other, reaching the arms up towards the sky, and then swinging right arm underneath the left, lifting and lengthening up, and then slowly rounding the spine, hinging forward. Good, so this is eagle arms with Gomukhasana legs. And then releasing the arms, crawling the fingertips forward, and then over towards the left. The right glute will naturally want to lift here a little bit. See if you can really press that down. Keeping the hips landed onto your mat. One more deep breath in. Melting your chest down towards the thighs. Hands walk back to neutral as you press back up, uncrossing the knees, feet wider than the hips as you windshield wiper the knees side to side. So we did this early on our backs. May feel a little different seated doing it. And then let's toe heel the feet back to your mat. Crossing the left knee over the right. Gomukhasana legs. Left arm is going to cross under the right this time. Lift and lengthen the shoulders and the elbows. And then round the spine like cat. Hinge forward. Feeling the stretch through the left outer glute, piriformis area. And then you can unbind the arms, crawl the fingertips forward and over towards the right. Keeping the left glute down. Two more deep, expansive breaths here. Walk the hands back to neutral and bring them back. Uncross the legs, straighten them forward, shake it out. As we find neutral spine by lengthening the arms high. Exhale, reach for the toes, forward fold. The more you flex the feet back, the more you'll feel the calves, the hamstrings. Allowing the breath to guide you deeper into this pose. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now slowly walk the hands back. Bend both knees. Reach the fingertips forward as you come all the way onto your back. Pulling both knees in towards your chest. Coming into a tight, tight ball. Squeezing every muscle in your body. As you release into final Shavasana, relaxing the arms down by your side, straightening the legs. We're going to do a little bit of breath work to help us get deeper into our Shavasana. The breath work will be holotropic breath, 2-part inhale, 1-part exhale, all done through the mouth. So inhale belly, inhale heart, exhale mouth.
Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Stay with that. Inhale, inhale, exhale. In, out. About 30 seconds. Five more rounds. Give it everything you got here. Last deep breath as you return to your nasal breathing, allowing your body to receive all the benefits of that breath and of your practice. And I'm going to pull a card from an animal spirit deck for a message to come forward collectively for all of us. The elephant spirit animal message is unstoppable, auspicious, and wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. Allowing that message to be received, to come forward. Staying with your natural rhythm of your breath. Slowly beginning to come back to your body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Allowing a white light to draw in through the crown of your head, washing over you, cleansing you from the head down towards your feet. And from your feet, draw in gratitude all the way up, allowing your gratitudes to land into your heart. Reaching your arms above your head, taking a nice lengthening stretch as if you're just waking up in the morning. Pointing and flexing your toes. As you bend both knees, rolling onto your right side, coming into a fetal position. Taking a few moments here, just observing, noticing how you're feeling, both in your physical body and in your thoughts. As you reconnect from your intention at the beginning of practice. Taking your time to press into your palm, come up into a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing shoulders away from your ears to really root down into your sitting bones. Taking your last deep, deep inhalation through your nose with a cleansing, audible exhalation out through your mouth. Palms will come together to touch and in between your eyebrows. May you always have the intuition to see what you need to see. Bring your hands to your lips. May you always speak the truth and hear the truth. Bring your hands to your heart center. May you always be able to give love and receive love. Bowing forward to seal in your practice, compassion, gratitude, and grace. Namaste.